Yes, people, I guess the honeymoon period for Arsenal is over. People have realised they're shit. they, they realise they're crap. They realise they're not good enough. They realise there's no world-class players in Arsenal. No, I got ridiculed, I got mullered, apparently, by someone that knew football. And I told him that day, your team ain't as good as what you think they are, mate. Just, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. But what did he say to me? I'm a waffler. I'm a waffler, apparently. Okay, no problem. Look what's happening to your football club now. Ah, hey, man, they got. Listen, like when you get beaten by Inter Milan's reserve team, you need to like keep quiet and just put your tail between your legs and just go, man. Just go. That was, guys. I fell asleep. It was so bad. I just didn't. From Arsenal, I don't know what I saw. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what did I actually watch here? Like, what education did I get from this? Walk alone. Like I was thinking, what education did I get from this? Like, what did I learn from this Arsenal team today? I've learned nothing. I already know what they're gonna do before they even kick a ball. That's how bad it is. It's the same thing they do in every game. Saka gets the ball in the wing. He either goes outside, tries to cross it in with his medium right foot, doesn't go anywhere, and then and then he cuts in, he puts the ball into the far post. I'm a bit confused here. Like, what are Italians good at? What do they thrive on? What is their specialty? All those years we've been talking about Italian football. What is their specialty? Defending. So it's food and drink. You putting the ball in the far post, trying to head the ball. It's food and drink for them. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? That's what it is. They've got no tactical, know-how. They're not really set up properly. They give you athletes in the team. This Moreno, who failed at Newcastle, is here now. There's a difference between playing in the Spanish league and playing in the Premier League. Premier League is high-paced, and he struggled with Newcastle before. What's going to be any different now if he struggled before with Newcastle? It's a mess. It's an absolute mess, man. We've been hearing, from Gary Neville, this is his favourite. Arsenal's going to win the Premier League. He's encouraging them because he doesn't want Liverpool, to win the league and all that stuff. You know, stop listening to idiots, man. That's the first thing you got to do. Stop listening to idiots. Gary Neville gave away his tactical know-how when he managed Valencia and he didn't do anything with that. That's when he gave away his tactical know-how, which is nothing. I mean, he might give you this nice kind of way of speaking about, football and all this stuff. But as a manager, what did you do? You've been criticizing managers for years, but what have you done as a manager? Nothing. You've done nothing. You know what I mean? You've been given one of the, um, best clubs in probably in Spain, and you failed as a manager, bro. You had the easy ride, and you still failed. You know what I mean? And this is what people listen to, like Gary Neville's and these dumbass YouTubers who don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Trying to give you advice about their football club, but there's no know-how. Calling people, world class when they didn't even reach world class status. They haven't even won anything to even merit a world class status. You know what I mean? You need to do a lot of stuff, man. And before like you think these players are that good. And they destroy themselves. Listen, nobody destroyed Arsenal other than the Arsenal fan base, the ones who believe in this bullshit. And you spent over 700 million, guys. Like, come on, man. Like, what is going on? 700 million, and this is what you pay for? Rejects from other clubs? There's no way, Man City will sell you players if they were, you know, frightened of them. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? There's no way Chelsea would sell you players if they were afraid of those players. These teams sell you players because they know those players can't do shit. You could have those moments, of glory now and again in regards to winning games and playing tiki-taki football and all this and that. a season is a long season. Like it's 38 games in a season, and plus you got the Champions League, plus you got the FA Cup, plus you got the League Cup. You know what I mean? There's a lot of games. 65, I think it's 65 games in a whole season if you play all of them, if you win trophies and all that stuff. So, like, come on, man. It's crazy. I swear to God, like I'm thinking to myself, my team has been criticized for years for what? For this crap? Come on, man. Come on. This is the worst Man City team. Believe it or not, this is the worst Man City team we're watching, and Arsenal struggling with that. Allow that, man. Allow that nonsense, man. Yeah, man. I fell asleep. I honestly fell asleep. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Inter Milan put a reserve team out. A reserve team. Players I've never heard of in my life. Barella is on the bench. Barella, the one everybody in Liverpool wanted Liverpool to sign. You know, like come on, everybody wanted to sign Barella not so long ago. He was on the bench, and look what they did against Man City away in the Champions League. They were brilliant, and then the whole team has changed, and they still beat them with this. And then Arsenal fans are talking about referees again. Listen, we've been told to be quiet about referees, especially when that guy gave Tottenham that win. You know what I mean? Don't stop moaning. That's what they kept on telling us. You're talking about it too much now. Now you're talking about simple decisions. You know what I mean? Listen, if your hand is in unnatural position, they're more or less going to give a penalty. That's how it is. His hand was up here like that. So Moreno should have kept his hands down. And the Champions League football is different. You already know the rules before you even come into it. So I don't know why you all of a sudden have amnesia. You know what I mean? You know the Champions League. It hits your hand, is a penalty. Simple as that. It's been like that since, this VAR stuff came into football. So relax, man. Stop moaning and just get on with it, man. The lack of creativity is well from that team, man. Oh my God. It's typical Arsenal, innit? All mouth, but no action. There's never a trophy behind anything they do. It's just da, 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 da. I mean, be humble, like Haaland said, be humble. Then people will respect you more. Then people won't try as hard when they play against you. You get what I'm saying, guys? But they're not listening, man. This arrogance, I don't know where they get it from. You've done nothing for over 20 years, man. Forget about the FA Cup. Everybody wins FA Cups nowadays. You've done nothing for over 20 years, man. We've been ridiculed for, not winning the title for 30 years. You've done nothing for 20 years. We've won Champions League since then, twice. We've won, the league. We've won the FIFA World Cup. We've won the Super Cup. I mean, we've done all that. Even with the media team, the Champions League 2005, the meatiest team you can get, we've won a Champions League with. And your theory or reason that I've never won a Champions League with Arsenal. He's won it with Barcelona, I know that, but not with Arsenal. Arsenal don't even have a bloody pedigree in Europe. Winners' Cup doesn't exist anymore, guys. Like, Winners' Cup's gone a long time ago. I mean, crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. People try to give me, they're this, they're that. And you could live in hope. That's all you live on, actually, you know what I mean? Look at the players they have, man. Let's be honest there, guys, yeah? And I said it for a while. All those players didn't make it from the team. They didn't really do much in the team they were at. So, what are they going to do now? I mean, that's 2 seasons now. You finished in the top two. You've done nothing. You had the opportunity to win the league title. Man City won it again. There you go. Kept on messing up, man. And Aston Villa lost today as well. Yesterday, sorry. Yeah, for the first time. Liverpool top everything, guys. And I mean, isn't it great? Our team top of everything. Top of everything. And, when the next round of the League Cup, FA Cup was still in there, that's beautiful, man. It's fucking beautiful. I'm loving it, guys. Honestly, I'm loving it, man. Nobody can take that away from us, the way things are going at the moment. The first 11 is it, really. We ain't got that much after that, but, we ain't complaining. They told us to be quiet. We moan too much. Brilliant, man. Man, guys, I need to win this game, man. What the heck is going on here? I mean, you got battering me. Come on, man. Capo. I was in Gwazi's show earlier, guys. Go and check it out. It was brilliant. We had this guy called Zubiri in there. He's quite very knowledgeable American guy, man. Very knowledgeable. Knows his football. He was talking about Allison and Kelleher. He's saying it's time to let Kelleher play in a final. Or I'm assuming he meant it in a way of it's time to let Kelleher play when he's playing well. You can't keep bringing back someone who's going to be injured every single time, if you know what I mean. It's understandable what he's saying, but Allison is the best goalkeeper in the world, you know what I mean? And we do need him most of the time, but it's the same injuries, Alisson. That's the problem, guys. You know what I mean? It's the same injuries. It's always muscle injuries, and you know when things disrupt your season, how much more can you take? You know what I mean? And when it's Alisson, to me, it just kicks too much football. He needs to stop kicking the ball. For a goalkeeper, it's just too much kicking that I see of him, and I always complain about it. He needs to stop doing that, man. Just be concentrate on your goalkeeping. I don't need you to be part of the build-up play, bro. You know what I mean? I've got players for that. You just be a goalkeeper. You're the best at what you do. I mean, just stick with it. Then less injuries will occur. Come on, Solomon. This could be my last night for a while, guys. So enjoy it, man. I done a stream earlier as well. Check it out, guys. I done a review for the what do you call it? Man, they're everywhere. I can't even see the white shirts. Um, I've done a review for the Champions League. Obviously, especially Liverpool. But I talked about the whole Champions League, the games. I've watched highlights of all of them. It's very interesting to watch as well, man. You know, like this season's Champions League is special, man. Even though I don't know the rules, you know what I mean. But what's going on? It's good to see, innit? Everyone's got a chance. Oh man, he plugged every gap there, so I had no chance of getting through. Go on, Trent. He talked about Trent as well, Zabiri, in the Quasi show. He was saying like, you expect Trent to be, defending better. Of course you expect that, but he hasn't defended like he does for years. That's the whole point. We're giving him compliments and all that stuff. Because sometimes in life, as I always say, when the ego sets into players, they think they're better than what they are. They don't want to do this. Arrogance comes into it, like that, and that's what happened to Trent. But this season is a lack of creativity, but more focused on defending. So that's why I gave him like the credit that we gave. Under Klopp, Trent became lazy in defending. He was not interested in defending anymore. People were vouching for him to play in midfield, and it shouldn't be like that. He's a right back. At one point, he was the best right back in the world. Actually, a couple of times he was voted the best right back. So, you know, he is right, but outright he should not be commended for doing the basics of his game. But he hasn't done the basics of his game for years. I mean, Trent hasn't been a good defender for years, guys. So now, like the new manager's come in, is telling him, mate, I don't want you to create things for me. I want you to defend first. Defending should come first. Then you think about creativity later. We'll discuss that as time goes on, and that's what Slot is doing with him. Less chances are coming from there now. We're keeping clean sheets again, and the team is looking good. The team is looking good, guys, man. And I agree with that. We've got enough midfielders that could create chances for players. We don't need Trent to do that all the time. That's what happened to him and Robertson. They got found out and they got marked out at games. That's why they haven't, been at their best for a while, if you know what I mean. And Robertson's getting older a bit. Let's just be realistic here. Father time catches up with everybody. I have to accept it one day. When I used to play football, I can't do the tricks that I used to do anymore. It is what it is. It's life. Yeah. Yes, Ravi, brother. Yeah, Arsenal fans had a meltdown, innit, man? Did you see it? I just can't be arsed watching it anymore, man. It's too much, man. It's too much. They've got divided fan base, mate. I'm telling you, it's not good, man. It's not healthy. That's why I try. That's why I'm trying to keep us away from things like that, bro. We don't need no division, bro. We're good the way we are. We stick together, man. That's what we've got to do. We've got handcuffs, like I always say, with the ownership that we've got. But the fan base is still, the driving force for this football club. And you could hear the players after the games talking about that as well, bro. You know what I mean? They're always saying that the fans have pulled us through this game. And, the last two games, especially, they speak about it every single time. They keep saying it, man. And I love that because the fans do play their part. We do, man. Whether people like it or not. A, a, a lad Anfield is the best, man. A lad Anfield, nothing like it, man. Like we listen to opposition fans always criticizing our football club, but people don't realize, man. They don't know what we know because they don't experience it themselves. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? That's why they are jealous. We are the 12th man. We're always going to be the 12th man. Look at Harry Kane's penalty. Wow, beautiful. Go give him credit for that. Go give him credit. Let's go, let's go. Come on, man. Let's just get on with it, bro. It's half time. Yeah, meltdown. I see Lee Gunner calling out people again. Listen, he's right, man. That guy, man. I was never a fan of people like that, but I understand. Well, who am I to judge other people's football clubs?
Foz, you're right. Tonight's game confirmed for me of how hyped up football has become. Yeah, we will still watch football, but not as like we did.
You're spot on, Ravi, bro. You're spot on. Listen, Ravi, the reason I don't communicate with a lot of people, bro, on YouTube. It's not like they don't want me on their channel. I volunteer not to be. You know what I mean? Because what I realized, Ravi, my way of thinking about football is different to theirs. If you know what I mean, I'm more calmer. I look at things, then I decide on what I think. If you know what I mean. You very rarely see me jump onto things. I listen to people. Like I was on Quasi's show yesterday. Zubiri was talking about certain things, you know what I mean? I disagreed with some of it, I agreed with some of it. But, I listened to them too. Well, I don't know what happened there. And, that's the way it is, bro. The woke era is different to
I do
us.
get what you mean.
The woke era is different, bro. You know what I mean? They're not patient. You know what I mean? They want us to be in the same boat, all of us, and all that stuff. And Liverpool Football Club is not in that. You know what I mean? That's what we've got to realize. We're different. There's a reason we're hated because we're not the same as everybody else. I mean, we're a different football club to Man City. We're a different club to the likes of Arsenal and all that stuff. And they hate that. They hate that, bro. And we should never be pulled to that side of the fence. Just stick in our lane. We know what we're all about. We're top of everything that we're in. So the next thing we have to do, Ravi, is play our part, which is support the team. Unfortunately, we've got bad ownership, but that's the way it is sometimes. You can't have everything. It's like in your real life. You're not gonna have. We're not all rich. We're not all like I can't get a Lamborghini tomorrow. Some people can. You know what I mean? But that's the way it is, bro. We just have to get on with it, unfortunately, man. And the best way to go about it is supporting the football club through thick and thin. And that's what we do. Um, and I like it like that. I really like it like that. Sometimes I throw my tantrums. I get upset. But next day I'll be different. I won't be the same every day. And I see a lot of YouTubers, they're the same every day. They want to cater to these people. They want to draw in the rival fans to their channel and all that stuff. Nah, bro. Nah. I'm not all about that, man. I'm old school and I like it the way it is. Sometimes I see people overreact for no reason, man. You don't need to overreact, man. I mean, you don't need to overreact. We're fine the way we are. Almost. This losing streak is too much for me, man. I just like winning these games. Always Mbappe. You see that, guys? That's all they do. Mbappe, Mbappe, Mbappe. It's getting boring, man. I'm tired of it, man. What happened to being PSG? Remember, everybody was PSG before.
Now, look at off Red Men TV. They used to be very much for the fans, but now as they got the deals with the clubs, they quickly forget about.
Bro, I seen them. I saw it for myself, bro. I was I was in America, as you know, this year. I went to watch Jamie Webster, Jamie Webster's um, music show. They had Soboslai there, Kwanzaa, and Owen Beck. That's who was in the stage afterwards. And all I saw in the director's box is all these frauds. Redman TV, Anfield Crab, all these guys were there. They were all with the Liverpool directors, bro. They were all like chatting shit, sitting up there, giving high fives to each other. When the new away kit, the black one, was unveiled, they're all frauds, bro. They're all frauds. Remember what that channel was made for, Redman TV? It was made for, the Roy Hodgson era. Get him out, Now, like, they're different. They're all corporate. They wouldn't dare to say a bad thing. Allow these people, man. The club comes first, man. The club should always come first. We've got a
I get they want to be in there with clubs, but it's a shame that they do it for the wrong reasons.
Oh, 100% Ravi. No doubt about that, bro. It's been for the wrong reasons for a long time, in my opinion, bro. Honestly, bro. Um, at the end of the day, life is about here and now. Um, okay, you want to make money and all that stuff. Yeah, but remember what you started the channel for. It wasn't for supporting the ownership and people that's doing wrong to our football club. FSG, you could never persuade them to be the owners that you want because they're not that type of people. They're different. They're just there for the money. They're businessmen. That's what they are. You know what I mean? And like we made so many excuses for them to build a stand and all this stuff. Now it's all done. Why are you not spending money? Why are you not like helping the manager out? How can a new manager come into his job and you haven't even giving him any finance? I mean, what the heck is that all about? I've never seen that in my life. Like, how can a new manager come into a football club and he hasn't got any finance help? When did you?
Can we get Sobasale to improve? Will he get better?
I think he will get better, bro. You know what? You know what made me like, gave me hope is he said it himself, bro. I'd rather a player say something like that than a player just sits there and takes all the abuse. He said he's not playing well. You saw that press conference in the Champions League. I done an actual stream on it. I think he was there. He said he's not playing well, but he's gonna improve. Everything will take time, bro. Just take it easy on Soboslai, man. As I said, if you take a player's attributes away from him, he's not gonna perform the same. Let me just put it that way. I'm an ex-player. I'm telling you guys now. If you take away my set pieces, everything I'm special at, and makes me a better player, it's gonna be difficult for me. I mean, unfortunately for him, like I said, he's got Salah there, he's got Trent there, McAllister there. All these guys are, specialists in their fields. So they're all headbutting at the moment. But he will find his place one day, and then. Well,
Sobasale, there is a player in there. We need to unlock it.
100%, bro. No doubt about that, man. No doubt about that. Look at the way he plays for Hungary. I mean, when he's the main man, look at the way he plays, bro. He doesn't feel like he's the main man for Liverpool. Salah is the main man. Van Dijk is the main man. Trent is the main man. I mean, these players are here before him, so he doesn't want to step into anyone's toes just yet. But when he steps on people's toes eventually, guys, you're going to see a different player. I'm telling you, man. Just take it easy on him, man. Listen. I can't knock a man for giving it 100% on the pitch. That's what he's doing as well. He's running about like a maniac, winning balls back for us. What he needs to improve on is those smaller stadiums.
It'll be exciting when Elliot comes back also.
Oh yeah. Competition for places, bro. Brings confidence in it. Competition for places brings confidence in it for players. That's what it does. Look at that. Almost there. You're spot on, Ravi. You're spot on, bro. Spot on, bro. Competition for places is the way forward, bro. And it always, it makes you scared as a player. Don't forget that, Ravi. It makes you think, listen, I don't want to lose my place. If I lose my place, I will lose everything. I will lose my international football status. I will lose this sponsorships and all that stuff. I won't feel important. You get what I'm saying, guys? Like they lose a lot. Players lose a lot, man, if they're not in part of the first team. Look at Ronaldo in 2008, 1998 World Cup. He was in the hospital bed. You know what I mean? And he had to come back from his hospital bed to play in the World Cup final. Why? Because Nike said, we'll pull our money back from Brazil if Ronaldo doesn't play. There you go, people. This is what players have to sacrifice in regards to being in the first team and that. It's madness, man. It's madness. And you saw the final in
Yes, I
1990.
agree. Soba Saleh, he will be important for us, as we are in all camps.
Listen, anyone that takes that number 8 shirt and feels confident about it is a special guy, man. Let me just put it that way. That number 8 shirt is a madness. I mean, not many people, have taken it since Gerrard left. And you saw the other guy when he took it. Oh my God, what is going on with me? Why am I tripping over everybody? Don't worry, Ravi, bro. Like I said, mate, just bide your time, bro. You don't need to stress that. Trust me, man. We don't need all that stress anymore, man. That's why I'm here, bro. I've suffered 30 years of this shit. You know what I mean? Of Liverpool Football Club doing these things to people. Um, I was winning when I was a kid. Nobody can mess with me in primary school. When I got to secondary school, I was finished. My life was finished, man. I was living. I was getting taken piss out of by the Tottenham fans and people like that. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on? How can Tottenham take the piss out of me, man? It was a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. But like I said about it, bro, stop. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You're a grown ass man. You know what I mean? Just be careful who you listen to, bro. Football it can be cruel sometimes, bro, and it will take you to dark places, and that's why you don't want to go, man. I went through depression with Liverpool at one stage, man. Liverpool was everything to me when I was a kid. I mean, and not winning, I didn't accept it. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it was like. I didn't even know what it was like. I remember like we missed that couple of seasons, and then we come
Gerrard
back.
really set the bar, didn't he? I saw one of his earlier goals on LFC TV, the one when he hits it from right midfield.
Oh, you talking about the one against Middlesbrough? What a fucking strike, man! I still dream about that goal. I really do. I remember, mate. Like, I was watching the game. I wasn't at Anfield, but I was watching the game on TV. He just rocketed it like in the top corner, man. And then that FA Cup goal against West Ham, my local team.
Yeah, I understand you, Fozy. Respect.
Yeah, I went through depression. I remember, man. You could ask
The
Anton.
one
Anton.
vs Everton.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. The one he at Goodison when he had the skinhead. That's the one you're talking about, right? See, I know the goals. Yeah, I remember that one. When he had the skinhead, when he hit it across the box. But if you see the Middlesbrough one, bro, you'll be shocked, man. I've never seen, to this day, I've never seen someone hit the ball like that. That's how good that goal was, honest to God. Mo Salah. Ah, that's a foul referee, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, I've seen a few specials, man, back in the day. A few specials, man. Oh, in this game, your long range shots are not good. It's very rare you get them in. Ah, come on, Kanata, you always score for
Yes,
me.
Kinhead remembered watching that game classic.
Yeah. I've always said that, Ravi, enjoy the good times because they never last, bro. They never last, man. They come once in a while. And it depends on the football club as well, if they're interested in maintaining it or is it a one-off kind of thing. And with FSG, it was just a one-off thing, man. They do this thing in America as well. Every 5 years, they try to go for the title with the Boston Red Sox, as I heard. Um, yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not here. I don't want to talk about FSG to be funny, but I'm just trying to give you like what happens in other countries, man. And oh, what a finish! That's a beautiful finish. I got to give him credit for that. And let's see Mbappe. What I told you, it's always Mbappe, guys. That's all they do. They don't know how to play this game. It's always Mbappe. That guy's let himself down as a footballer, man. Oh, absolutely let himself down. I remember, Ravi, like people used to tell me about Neymar and all that. I said, who the fuck is Neymar, bro? I only remember him at Barcelona being the third wheel. You know what I mean? That guy is the top scorer for Brazil, bro. Can you believe that? Over Pele and Ronaldo. 1-0, zero in his career. What a shame, man. That's why, like when you're arguing with youngsters about, Neymar and players like that. They said he was better. They were comparing Ronaldinho, bro.
I don't think Liverpool we will be as bad as it seems if Trent and Salah goes. Yes, sad, but we will bounce back and find the next gems.
Ravi, that's what we've got to do, bro. Like, it's like I always say, bro. Don't dwell on the past, man. Just move forward. I remember when Gerrard left, everybody was crying. What are we gonna do with that Gerrard? It's over. We won. What? There you go. A few years later, we won everything. We won the Champions League. We won the World Cup. We won the Premier League. You know what I mean? That's what this football club did. You gotta let people go. Not everything lasts. Kenny left. Barnes left. Shankly left. Paisley left. It happens. It's called life of football. It's mad. It's madness, man. It's madness why people just cry about keeping the same players every single time. Listen, I'm
Yeah,
not
look what we won since Gerrard left.
exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. I love Gerrard, as well as the next Liverpool fan. But I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm not an individual football fan. Those days have gone from my life, man. I don't really concentrate on the players individually like some people do, like little kids. These are grown men nowadays still talking about, I love this guy, I love that guy. He can't leave. Da, 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 da. These guys are in their 30s, man. Do you know Liverpool with Kevin Keegan and all them? They left it when they were just about reaching 30. They, why? Because they were getting finance for them. That's what happens, man. Imagine having a young team that's gonna rebuild the team and win for 5, 6 years straight. Imagine having that. You know what I mean, guys? Like people don't concentrate on things like that. It's just too sentimental. FC. That's what I'm saying about even Robertson. Move on from Robertson, man. You don't want to hear people say Robertson is shit and all that stuff eventually because they got fed up with him. I don't want to hear that. I know what Robertson did. Look at that thing he did against Man City when he first came. Remember that run he did, and everybody loved him after that. That's what I want to remember Robertson for. I don't want to remember Robertson for what he does now. Come on, man. And I'm hearing like Simicast is better than him. It's embarrassing now. Like the guy everybody didn't want as a left back is better than Robertson now, guys. Like, come on, man. Embarrassment, man. I feel bad for Robertson. I don't want to hear people trashing that guy, man. That's why I'm trying to save him from himself. And he needs to do what Firmino's done, like Steve told me before on the chat. He needs to like swallow his pride and say, you know what, boss, I don't think I could do what
I
I
am
used to do.
excited to see what we can do. I just don't want us to do all this hard work with Slot and have nothing to show for it.
It's not his fault, Ravi. It's not his fault. Like I said, he's got handcuffs, mate. The poor guy's got handcuffs, but he's doing with the bare minimum. Like I said, like I said to many people, think about it this way, Ravi. Yeah, this man has signed nobody. Forget about Chiesa. Put that aside. Chiesa is like an R4 signing, someone that could quiet the crowd down. That's what it is. Let's just be realistic here. This manager is playing with Klopp's team, not his team. And look at the rewards we're getting. All we have to do is just block off, just be in a box, block everything out, make sure you don't listen to rival people, and concentrate on the destination, which is trying to win things. That's all we have to do. Real Madrid is not as good as people thought they were. Man City, I've always said it, and I told you guys before the season started, they're not as good as people think they are. This is
I'm
the
not
worst.
blaming Slot, I just don't wanna fall short if that makes
I know,
sense.
I know, bro, I know. And I said about Man City, they are worse than what we used to face in the 9 years and the club. And Arsenal is just a flash in the pan. I've been saying that for a while. Listen, there's actual footage. There's a video of me and Igal talking, and I was telling him, mate, you're putting your team way too high where they should be. You should take your time and gradually work towards that target. I mean, and he didn't want to listen. He thinks everybody's world class. And then, yeah, listen, Ravi, I'm not saying you're blaming Slot or anything like that. It's just for what he's got, bro. As I said, he wasn't my first manager. He wasn't even my 10th manager. But I said I'll back him because that's what Liverpool fans do. We had to go through, you know, a season of Roy Hodgson. You know what I mean? No, it wasn't long, but if you know what I mean. And I had to go. That's the only time I could get tickets on a regular watching Roy Hodgson, bro. Roy Hodgson as our manager, Christian Poulsen, Paul Konchesky. I mean, this is what I was watching, bro. Imagine that. Put yourself in my shoes watching that shit every single week at Anfield. Man. And we've got these special players, you know what I mean, in our hands. We've got to support them, Rafi. We've got to get them through, bro. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, bro. Let the haters hate, but distant from us, man. Just stay away from us. We don't want to be next to you. Because I know after 2 results Arsenal will get, they're going to go back saying we're the best team in the world again. There you go. Man City the same. Game at a time. Concentrate on ourselves. Let's get to January. Try sign some players, and then we'll see where we go from there. And sign these guys on their contracts as well, man. Get their contracts going, man. Why are we wasting these great players' talents, man? You know, like if you look at Trent, Salah, and Van Dijk, they gave us the best years of their life, guys. Never complained once. Never asked for Real Madrid move. Never asked for Barcelona move. They stayed with us, even with shit money. Even Man United players are getting more than them, and they still stayed. I understand where Trent's coming from. Trent is looking at the two older players. They're 32, 33, something like that. I think Van Dijk and Salah. Van Dijk is older, obviously. So Trent is looking from the outside. He's looking. When I reach that
I
age,
remember back in the day, when we had Roy Evans and Razor Ruddock was in the team.
man, that guy put a lot of weight, as I remember. Razor Ruddock. I'll talk to you about it in a minute. So if you look at Trent, put yourself in his shoes, guys. Yeah, he's watching Van Dijk and who are Van Dijk is the best defender in the world. Again, let's just be honest. And then he's watching Salah, who's one of the best attackers in the world, probably the best right wing in the world at the moment. He's watching both of them struggling for contract at their age, and then he's gonna think, if I commit my future to Liverpool, what would they do to me when I reach their age? So we're not representing ourselves in a good place right here, guys. If you know what I mean. This is why the contract issues that we're facing is ongoing because we're not learning from anything. We've got the Scouser, the youngster on this side, and we've got the two older ones who are important to the team on this side, who are at the peak of their powers. The prime is they are at the peak of their powers, Salah and Van Dijk at the moment. So if he's watching
Yeah,
this,
Trent said he does not want to be a player. That's only won trophies when he was young lad.
there you go. There you go, Ravi. So he's watching this and he's watching them too. If I commit my future for the next 4 years, I'll probably be 30. Would they sign me to a new contract after that, or are they gonna, do what they did with these two? I mean, prolong it, and I have to beg them for a contract. Van Dijk and Salah should not beg for a contract. As long as they say we will be doing our best, in our ability to stay at Liverpool and stay in a high level, and all we need is like a year or two contract. That's fine. That's not a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. With these players, the amount of years they've been at Liverpool, they should decide their future. I mean, if they know they could still compete at the highest level, sorry, man, they should decide it. That's what I'm trying to say. And unfortunately, Trent is watching this at the same time from here. It's not fair, Trent watching this, in my opinion. They should have signed these guys a long time ago into a contract. What I would have done with Salah is give him a year extension with performances. That's it. I won't give him a raise or anything like that. Just if you want the same money, you're getting enough as it is. We give you a year extension. With Van Dijk, we give him 2 years because we want him to stay long enough for his replacement to replace him. Like it'll be like one in, one out, like that. And with Trent, you gotta give him 4 year contract, something like that, because you know he's 26, so he's still got a long time to go. But the thing is, I'm
Look at
worried, man.
Saka. I genuinely think under Arteta at Arsenal he's never gonna fulfill his potential and win major honours.
Saka it's a weird one for me, bro. I don't know what he is really. I don't know what he wants in life. I know he's an Arsenal boy. He comes from the youth system, but have they done enough for Saka for him to develop as a world class player? I don't think they have. Um, is Arteta the manager? I don't think he is. Arteta is like an L plate, isn't it? He's learning on the job. That's why you see a lot of mistakes with Arteta. You know what I mean, guys? Yes, wifey. Thank you. Just one more game. I'm coming. Oh, come on, Chiesa. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad watching that, man. But the thing is, the fans don't help themselves as well. You know, when you keep giving labels like world class to players who are not world class this yet, it's a dangerous game that you play. Because in their mind, they're gonna start thinking, I have to be a world class player every game I play. You know what I mean? And then they're not gonna perform at that level all the time. They're gonna get injured. They're gonna overextend their legs. You know what I mean? It's just too much for these young players, man. You gotta let them develop, man. That's what I told these guys, the Arsenal fans before. Let the players develop, man. Don't give them too much money too soon. You can't do that. You can't do that because it will get to their head, and they're gonna believe they are what you're saying when they're not. Yeah, man. It's sad. Martinelli, look at the fall that guy's got, man. He's fell in it. He's not even that good, man. He looks awful, absolutely awful, Martinelli, man. Don't rate him at all, man. Sorry, guys. The only time he wakes up is when he's facing Trent. And then, when Konate backed Trent, look what happened to him. He was all over the place. Nearly got a nosebleed. Allow that, man. Let's go. Come on, boys and girls. We're gonna win this game. Super slide. They are almost. I tried and I tried to make it look good. Yeah, but trust me, guys. There's more to Super Slide's game than you think, man. He's just starstruck at the moment, unfortunately. Once he gets out of that and he's comfortable around the team, he'll get better. Well, like I said, he did say he will get better.
At Madrid, Trent, if he doesn't do the business like Danny Dear, they won't care and be on him. Look at CR7, he scored 4 in a game and still go.
Yeah, man. Listen, Real Madrid is a dangerous place to be, man. Have you guys seen what they do to their players right now? Like the way they talk about Mbappe, the one in Matt and shit like that, and Bellingham? Wow, that's freaking crazy, man. One bad game and it's over for you over there. Slave owners, that's what I call it. Slave owners FC, that's what I call that club. If we don't win the Ballon d'Or, we're not coming to. My God, tell you, white handkerchiefs comes out, innit? Slave owners, that's what I call them, innit? Slave owners. That's not football, man. That's not football. You don't even let players develop. You don't even give time to players. What kind of nonsense is that, man? Like, exactly. That's not even. Oh, man. And then you got the cheek to say we're coming to the Ballon d'Or because our player is not going to win it. You're already telling people that. Get lost, man. You've won the fucking most Ballon d'Ors in the history of football. What more do you want? Give other people a chance, man. Fucking hell. The Premier League is how many times has the Premier League won it? 5, 6? Bobby Charlton, um, George Best, Michael Owen, even King Kenny didn't even win it. You know what I mean? Like Stanley Matthews is the first one to ever win it. Madness, man. I can't do Ballon d'Ors, man. The list this year as well,
For
guys.
me, I would like Gakpo to start. I think if we played him like he was playing for his national team, we would be cooking with him.
Oh yes,
Hi.
100%. Big up, Cameron. Big up, big up, big up. I don't know if you're new. Please subscribe if you're new. Yeah, yeah. I honestly think that Ravi, with Gakpo, I was discussing with Kwasi and Zubiri earlier. I was honest about it. Like everybody's asking, where would you play Gakpo and all that stuff on the left? What I like about Gakpo, yeah. Let me say something to you, Ravi. Think about it this way. Think about the teams that deep line defend and don't want to come out to win the game. Gakpo, what is he going to do? He's either going to cross the ball, or he's going to actually try to dribble past that defender, or he's either going to shoot, right? That's what you need. With Diaz, what does he do? He tries to get past players. That's his specialty. There's no crosses coming in. There's no hard work ethic going back to defend. There's nothing like that. Gakpo, even when he's not performing at his best, he gives you something. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Look at the Brighton game the other day. That was a cross. That wasn't a shot and goal. He always aims for the far post every single time when he takes a crossing. And what happens when you aim for the far post? It's either going to be headed in from your player or it's going to go straight in. And that's what happened. Or an own goal or something along those lines, if you know what I mean. This guy's good, guys, man. I can't get another goal. So yeah, that's why I like Gakpo. I've always liked Gakpo, and I never hit it. You know me, Ravi. I've been saying it for a while. I've been advocating for Gakpo. Give the guy a chance on the left. Let him master the left side, and then we could think about playing him in the number 9 position. You know what I mean? Once you start confidence in it, that's what you need. Once you start doing something good in one side, then you move on to the other side. It's like everything in life, in jobs and all that stuff. Not everything comes together straight away. Everything
Yes,
takes
yes,
time.
he's an inconsistent Steve McManaman.
Yeah, that man. You know, Ravi, that's why Anton used to call me back in the day when I used to play football. Black, it's not Matt Moneyman, you could be Black Moneyman. Black Moneyman. That was my name. I was Anton when he's in. Oh man. Black Moneyman. Goodness me. Yeah. Yeah, Ravi, I don't know if you've seen the channel's growing like thanks to you and all that stuff, thanks to people like you, brother. I appreciate you, yeah? Thank you for everything you've done for me, man. I'm doing this alone, bro. I'm not doing this like getting into people's channels, trying to take the shortcut.
Lol, grinning, squinting face,
Thank you,
rolling
brother.
on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy.
Black Melly Man. That was my name, I swear. I was Anton. That's what he gave me. Anton was one of those people, like expressions back in the day when we was kids. I swear to you, mate. Some of the things he used to come out with, you'd be dying of laughter, man. So funny, man. I'm telling you guys. You always had that funny friend in it. Anton, it was like that when we was kids. I was funny when I was a kid, you know, when I had no responsibilities in life and, you know, just don't take life seriously. But Anton was at a different level, man. Some of his statements, we still talk about it now. That's how good it was. Black Moneyman. Goodness me. I'm dying. Goodness me. Yeah, man. I'm gonna give it this game and I'm gone, guys. Yeah, if you're new, please subscribe. I could be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock doing something for you guys, just to chat to you guys. I wanna have a like a show
Big
on
up
a
Foz,
regular.
love your channel and the crew that roll through.
Oh, appreciate that, Ravi, man. Like I said, bro, you guys help me. When you even shout my name in other streams, I appreciate that, man. Because people come up to me and ask me to come on their shows, and because of you guys, man. Um, Yeah, thank you, man. Really, really thank you, Ravi, man. You know, I've been here a long time, Ravi, with me, Laser, back in the day, and all that stuff. And I've been the same, bro. Yeah, you know that I've been the same. I've never changed for anybody. I'm not chasing glory. I love to do this as a job one day, and you know, to give up my other job. If I'm good at this, that is. If people like me for what I do, I love to do it. But you know, we just got to build in it. UFT will be better channel for that. To be fair, this is just a Liverpool channel. That's the problem I've got, and there's too many Liverpool content creators. You know what I mean? Um, but I'm still trying, man. I'm still gonna try to break into that thing. You know, not look desperate. I'm not gonna look for desperate anything like that. I'll do it in my own
Man, you
way.
are on the rise. They be
Oh,
trying to get Joker A's.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
But Gakpo, for me, I do believe he is confident enough to play all positions across the front three.
Oh,
He's got it
100%.
in him.
Yeah, it just needs that belief, bro. The belief helps, innit? Imagine like in life, like you in life in general, like um, if someone believes in you, what would you do? You try, you know, a million times over for them. That's all he needs. He just needs belief. I'm not saying Klopp didn't believe in him. I think Klopp just forgot how to win. You know what I mean? Uh, the sentimentality took over with Klopp. That was the issue that he had. Instead of like talking about winning, we was just talking about players getting new contracts all the time on the club, and it's unfortunate for him because when Klopp was on form is when he was interested in winning. I remember one season, I think we lost the game, like we lost the title. I think it was the Aston Villa one or the one before that. After the game, they were talking to Klopp, and he was just adamant about it. Next season, we'll come back stronger and things like that. We don't hear that anymore. We stopped hearing that. Yeah. I would have loved Klopp to stay and won another 10 titles, like, our old managers. But everything comes to an end. Everything comes to an end. Yes, Konate. But like I said in the beginning, when he announced, and I
I
found out,
think that's also a very talented lad. He needs to believe in himself. He's got it all to be someone special in football.
I never gave up on him, Rafi. You know that. I never gave up on him. I kept on telling people every single time with Gravenberch. The guy has sat out for 2 years. hasn't touched the ball for 2 years, and people are judging him. Like, I don't understand that. I'm confused. Don't people understand footballers? They can be rusty, and it will take them time. And he wasn't even in the team a lot last season. I mean, and now this season he's showing how special he is. Listen, this boy was like up there with Bellingham as a youth. You know what I mean? They were saying him and Bellingham. Some people even actually said he's better than Bellingham at the time. I mean, so you've got a special player here. I love, players who are not afraid. And what I see of him, he's never afraid, guys. And
I didn't either. Yeah, at Bayern Munich he never got a chance.
exactly, bro. But people don't look into that, Ravi. They just look for the negatives. Oh, he's shit. He hasn't done nothing in this game. He hasn't run 2 yards in this game. Now, like, come on, bro. It's madness, man. He was playing number 8. We're trying to turn him to Genie Wijnaldum. They're two different players. Gravenberch likes to get involved in possession and he likes to dribble with the ball and things like that. Genie Wijnaldum was a goal-scoring midfielder that was moved into a number 8 position. You know what I mean? To keep possession better. That's what Genie Wijnaldum was. And he was never gonna. It would take him years to get into that position because they're two different players. You know what I mean? Yeah, but listen, people are eating their words, isn't it? That's what I say about Soboslai as well, guys. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. It'll come good, man. And I will say, I'm not even gonna say I told you so. I'll just let you guys explain it. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch Lee Gunner in a minute. He's got an emergency meeting, so I'm gonna finish this game off, hopefully win, and watch him. Yeah, he's honest, guys. I like that
I
guy.
never rated Bellingham even when he was in Germany. I still think he's average. He's never gonna overtake Modric.
I've said about Bellingham, and I stand by what I said. I think he's a great player, but the thing with Bellingham, he reminds me of myself when I was a kid. That's offside, referee. What the heck? He's doing too much, guys. And I did say at the time, Ravi, he will pick up injuries as time goes on. And what's happening to him right now? He's picking up injuries. I did say that. What you got to look at in a player is what does he do on the pitch? What's his specialty? And can he limit that specialty at times? And what I've seen of Bellingham, he never limits it. He's full 100% running, stretches for the ball, gets injured. It's just too much, man. Great players like Zidane, why were they great? Because they had this slow motion play. They had this control of the ball, and they knew how to manipulate things. That's how Zidane was the best at the time. Oh man, come on, Salah, that's poor, bro. That's what you need from. I mean, the guy's wearing the Zidane shirt and not even showing. Now, all I hear is Real Madrid fans want him out. Yeah, last season they were saying it should be Ballon d'Or. Now they want him out. Look how football can change. He's doing too much, bro. It's just too much. Too much running, too much attacking, too. I'm telling you, man. When I was a kid, what the coach told me is we actually used to play for Southampton. To be fair, he said to me, "Fuzzy, you're an excellent player, but the problem you have is
Jones, I hope he can be a big
you
player
run
for us. He's also got it in his locker.
you run too much." That's what he said to me. You run too much, but I was an athlete. That was in my DNA, running and not accepting losing. So as time went on, my legs started hurting me. My knees were damaged, and then I always rewind to that stage when he said that to me. You're doing too much, and he's 100% right. And that's what I said about Bellingham. I love the kid. He's got the potential to be a great player, but he's doing too much, man. Too much with Bellingham, man, unfortunately. And it's sad. It's very sad. Very, very sad. As for Jones, I have my reservations, guys. Maybe, having that little baby in his hands made him realize it's time for a change. No more clowning around. It's time for a change now. It's time to take my football serious. Because, like what people don't know about Bellingham, guys, yeah, a lot of coaches around the club have said about him he doesn't take football seriously, and he's more of a joker than a footballer. And if you hear things like that, it's not good, man. But now he has a baby. Look at the way he's performing. He's thinking before he makes a pass. He makes the right passes. He makes the right runs. He works hard for the team. I even see him slide tackling, which I questioned before. And I said, this guy doesn't slide tackle. He doesn't defend for the team. For a Scouser, I'm expecting him to be full throttle football. And he hasn't been doing that ever since he's back at Liverpool. But now I see all that stuff happening. I mean, so Soboslai's got to, start winning his position back. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. And competition for places is good for the team because it makes players better. If you know what I mean, guys. Yeah, it's good, man. That's me done, guys, with this damn game. I'm losing every game, man. Big up Ravi as always, bro. You know I'm here for you, man. You know where to reach me anytime you want to talk, bro. And like I said, thank you for your help, man. With all the stuff with the, obviously sharing other people's channels on here, talking about me to other people. I appreciate that, bro. And I will never forget things like that, bro. I know who helped me when I
Some
needed
people
people.
think players are lazy when they don't run enough. Look at Berbatov, he didn't always run, but had the intelligence to know when to.
I know, bro. I know, bro. Look at the greatest players, though, Ravi. They're all lazy-looking type of players. They're not really full throttle players. Maradona, I mean, he wasn't hyper. He took his time. He glided with the ball. Messi, same thing. You know what I mean? Maradona, sorry, Zidane, lazy kind of way of playing, but he was good at, with the ball. Ronaldo, moments player. He'll give you clutch moments. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldinho, skills within skills within skills. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's just about balancing everything together. That's what you need to
Yes,
do.
respect, man, always got time for you guys.
Thank you, brother. All right, guys. I'm done, man. I'm done. Um, See you soon, man. Take care, everybody.